Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 7 of Charlemagne's Crusade. In the last episode, we dealt with rebellions, revolts, and the pesky emirate that is now in the fold. Unfortunately, our eldest son did die. He passed away from cancer, but our heir is a genius. We had a few suggestions in the comments of the last video, and I, off camera, have tried to convert all the vassals to Catholicism. Some of them, however, have not fallen into the fold. We also had a suggestion to marry one of my sons to the Countess of this bit of land down here where the emirate was. However, she's 12 years old and my bastard son is already betrothed to a duchess and my youngest son is only 1. So I don't think I'm going to do that for now. We'll just see how it goes. We also had a suggestion to give the Kingdom of Saxony to a Saxon to hopefully make them like us a bit more, which was a good suggestion. However, I think what I might do is just allow it to go into Frankish hands and hope that we can convert the Saxons to become Frankish. On with the episode. My liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I submit to your wise counsel and will convert to the Catholic faith. Very nice. And he loves us. However, we do hold apparently too many duchies, so I might give out a dukedom maybe to my son? Oh. The Duke of Armenia has created the title Duchy of Thuragar. Very interesting. We also have an open council position for steward. He's not too good a steward, but he's a powerful vassal, so we also set him to go on to the position. We can also ask our council members to search for the artifacts, so I think I might ask my spy master because he's very good at intrigue. And our steward will collect taxes in the capital. Now I can give the dukedom to Pepin, but also I did say at some point I did want to reward my sister, who's apparently an adulteress, which is not too good. Can I grant you a dukedom? I can grant you the Duchy of Anjou. I might grant her that, considering she does love me quite a lot. But I could also give my bastard children. However, my bastard daughter is an adulteress. I think only has one legitimate child who is a dwarf. And Pepin who is a hunchback. I think what I might do is grant my sister some land once her children have become older. On with the game. Oh, before we start, we're apparently very threatening because we just conquered that bit of land. And it will take 131 months to decay to 0%, so we better be on our best behaviour. Hopefully, after that time, we can try to conquer Lombardy. After a couple of days just spending some time doing things I love, hunting, reading and visiting friends, life does not seem as grey as it did before. I feel better. I am no longer depressed, but I'm still a drunkard and I'm still stressed, which isn't too good. Apparently, my wife is the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. Good for her. So currently, her heir is my brother-in-law, which is unfortunate. I can't vote upon my own children to become in line to the Byzantine Empire. But it is quite nice that my wife is ruling. We have such a vast amount of land. Can we form an alliance? She says no. Political concerns. Can I offer to join your war? Papal war for Latinum. She would let me join her war. Does my wife love me? She does quite like me. I might send her a gift. Young Blenith is more and more becoming known for his great bravery. my ward. This is the son of Roland. Bravery. I allow him to become brave. You'll have a martial focus. So at the moment there's not too much I need to do. I am trying to proselytize the Saxons, but it will take a little while. And we are trying to fabricate a claim on what in later years becomes Brittany up here. Lombardy is still at our back door. Very suspect. And they are both in hiding for some reason. Ah, they are at war with the Byzantine Empire. Very nice. Well done, my wife Enthusa. I'm interested to see the inheritance. So, my father-in-law died, and then my wife was elected. She's still uncrowned though, and she's gained a few country titles and dukedoms. Unfortunately, I think none of these will be passed on to my children because of the elective system they have in the Byzantine. I'm not sure if there's a way I can even try and get my children elected. Especially my daughter, Princess Enthusa. She is a genius after all. Anyway, my liege, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands. Another one of my vassals. Luckily he is a Catholic. I don't really want to give him any land. I am tempted to give my sister some land at some point, but her children are still very young. Oh no. The Cathar Heresy has appeared in the country of Fritzlar. Oh no. We're going to send our court chaplain to prophetize the area. There you go. Hopefully he does a good job. We can designate a regent. This gentleman loves me, and so does this duke. Who is trustworthy though? Charitable, brave, slothful, proud. Gregarious, kind, proud, brave, temperate. I think I'll select this gentleman. And we will fill out the minor title positions. Any more commanders we can set? No. Very good. We can hold a grand tournament, but it's not really that important right now. And our threats, let's have a look. Can we send you any money? No. Why do you hate us so much? Usurp the title, and he will hate us still for quite a while, another 100 years or so. Wrong government type. My heir educated with proper culture. I think it's because she's being educated by a Saxon. We can create a few titles, however we don't have a lot of money at the moment, so we might wait a little while. Also, I'm still... Oh. Someone just died. The Duke of Belize. So now you are the new Duke. I will send you some money. Please don't dislike me. I guess we will have you. You are a powerful vassal. We shall select the Duke of Gascon as our Chancellor. You will fabricate the claim up in Brittany. I did see, however, that the Duke of Aquitaine, which I think is down here, or the Duke of Armenia, sorry, he doesn't really like us. He wants a seat on the council, but I can just give him some money for now. I don't have any more spaces, unless I set him as my spy master, but Ragnar is very good. I'm not sure if we're going to ever get primogeniture law through, just because I don't think we can ever pass the law for... yeah, so we would need 3 legalism to pass the law of late feudal administration. I don't think, based on this, we can ever get there. We will give it a go though. Perhaps we will in this episode, and that way we won't lose all the titles. I'm concerned with my bastard children, but they are free to do as they wish. How is my wife doing in her war? She's not doing too well. She does have enough money. I think it is men. I might offer to join her war. The peasants of Mortain are quite far apart and spread out. Your spymaster Ragno suggests investing in a provincial messenger system. Why not? And the grand tournament shall begin. Very nice. And how is my ward doing? He's just brave. He's pretty good at martial, but he's just brave generally. My liege, your guest, has tragically been wounded. That's most unfortunate. And my other guest has also been wounded. So many people wounded. Emperor Karl the Great has inherited the Duchy of Munster. He was killed in the tournament. Wow. So we want to get rid of this tribe. So we would need the region to be of Catholic religion. And has a stone hill fort. That will be our next aim after we have changed Fritzlar from Cathar back to Catholic. More of my guests have been tragically wounded in the tournament, and my kinswoman needs an education. You will be taught in the ways of learning. A wandering warrior has requested an audience. Albric the Cyclops. He is very strong. We will have him join our court and marry someone. She will soon be of age. He is a giant strategist. We will have him set as a commander. My liege, your guest. Oh, another guest has been killed in the tournament. What a surprise. Let's see if any more of my vassals would convert. I don't think any of them really will, but it's worth a go. Aldegod fought his way to 3rd place in my grand tournament. Very nice. And Count Galdolf came 2nd. The Ruthless came 1st. Well done. He still very much despises me. Let's have a look at how the religion is forming. So, they are still very much heavily Germanic. However, we are slowly converting them towards Catholicism. Distinguished Emperor Karl, I wish to formally invite you to my court for a period of festivities leading up to my coronation. He is a lunatic. I will decline just because I'm worried that he might cause problems. But slowly we are converting the realm to become Catholic. And a betrothed can marry. Yes, my wife is still at war, but she has a very good war score, so I think she might actually win against Lombardy. And my wife is pregnant. Does she have any lovers? She does not. So I think her child might be my heir, but she has also been away fighting her war, so it is a bit suspect. I will trust her word. I don't want to doubt her. Although she has been leading armies, so I'm not too sure. Oh no, my daughter is ill. Please save her. She is a genius. She has pneumonia, which is not good. I think at some point we will have to go to war with Lombardy. However, I'm going to wait a little while just because at the moment my wife is at war. Or she's going to have a baby. This minor event would be a dull affair, but Countess Theodolina again. She is a master seducer. I will stay faithful to my wife. And there is a 2nd Germanic uprising. Oh. They will never learn. We will deal with this swiftly, I think. We could send my daughter into hiding for some reason. Is that a plot? There is. My nephew wishes to kill kill my daughter? Please end your plot. No. A daughter was born in purple. Very nice. Aldana. That's probably an easier name for me to say. She was born in purple, which means I think she can be able to inherit the Byzantine Empire. When we have a bit more money, we will have her baptized as well. However, I think the Byzantine Empire... No, Catholic. They are all Catholic, which is good. Hopefully my daughter, I will raise her well. Intrigue, diplomacy... Diplomacy, intrigue. See if we can find some new people to join our court. We invite this gentleman to the court. His traits are fairly good. The only one that is a bit bad is paranoia. However, he's not as good as me, so I think I might raise her myself. And there is now a Cathar uprising. Are my men gathered? They are not quite. We can't let the Cathar religion stay strong. The Duke of Almania has formed an alliance with the Duke Hugh. He is a very strong vassal. Another mob of raving heretics has risen up in Fritzlar, reinforcing the ongoing uprising. We will help them out once we've taken care of this one first. Another mob of Germanic infidels. Oh, there are so many. Right, let's end the Germanic revolt. We shall execute. We cannot allow the Germanic revolt to continue. And there is a host sitting on Frankfurt. Weaponsmith has been built in the tribe of Munster. We need to get to Stone Hill Fort. We've dealt with the Cathar revolt. Can we execute? We shall. And we'll also try and deal with this host before he escapes. Now we still have the Cathar religion sitting in Fritzlar. Nice, and we have pushed out the host. My spy master Ragno has sought me out for his concerns regarding the search for the relic. He has asked me to issue a decree allowing his treasure hunters to appropriate the resources and men they need. We need to find the artifact. And I think I can put down my men because I think the host is leaving. We have some special... Nice. We have some special event men. How is my wife's war? She is at truce. And she won the war, by the looks of it. My wife is doing very well. And hopefully we can have one of our own as the Basilius. And to assign my daughter a guardian. Now, she's doing very good with diplomacy. However, I might try and get... Let's have a look. So, intrigue and diplomacy. It might be a good idea to get her good at intrigue. My son... Stewardship. He's a homosexual, might not be a good idea. We will go with a man also of your name, Pepin. My daughter is doing well. No illness as of late. I will also get her baptized, I think when we get to 750 coin. We can't trust Theodelina. He is greedy and cruel, cynical. I will have my sister be my daughter's godmother, the youngest. How old is the eldest? She is 10. The peasants in Bree spend a long time on the road in order to meet with the priests. Also, your court chaplain claims. He suggests that it would be in your interest to construct local shrines. In that way, the peasants would not have to travel far in order to worship. I will support it, even though I am in debt, but it's only temporarily. There are still people joining the defensive pact. A lot more will join once I've conquered Lombardy, that's for sure. And my wife is pregnant again. Very nice. And I do not want to grant anyone lands. I think considering that my sister has done very well, she's bore 2 children, although she is an adulteress. I will betroth her children to people first. And then give her a dukedom. She has to marry matrilineally because if she inherits land from her mother, I would want it to stay in the Carling name. But unfortunately, there's not seemingly too many candidates. You can matrilineally marry my ward, but I do want him to carry on his name, so there's 1 and you're 4, so let's find. He is 3. A random courtier though. I want to grant her. If I grant her the Duchy of Munster, I don't think she would convert the castle. I think she would just give out the tribe and create another vassal. If I give her Anjou, it might be good. Yeah. Not too much is happening at the moment. We're still waiting for my court chaplain to proselytize. We're still waiting for my... oh! Belethin has finished his education in the arts of war. Very nice. I can ask him to assemble a mercenary company. First of all, I will have him marry. I could have him marry a kinswoman. I don't think she has any claim to land, so I think... yes. And you will assemble a mercenary company, I think. Oh, my sister is my friend. That is quite cute, I would think. And my kinswoman, she must learn for herself. Young Jonan, who is betrothed to my niece. There's a chance he can become diligent. Or greedy. Constant fights and vicious pranks. My 2 children, Anthusa and Pepin, just could never seem to get along. But my efforts to instill mutual love and respect has finally borne fruit. It's very cute. And my wife is pregnant again with another. And I am the only lover, which is good. The hill fort has been reinforced. Now we need to make it into a stone hill fort. And then we would also need it to become Catholic. Very nice. We have a son who was born in purple. I will train you in the art of martial. Now we are going to have to organise a baptism for him, but we currently don't have the funds. Just the other day, sulking as I often do, I caught, oh, these two again. I smell profit. Luckily my daughter is still doing very well in her education. Marshal Duke Ado told me about his ideas. I want to increase the prosperity of the country. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to legalism. And a Cathar heresy has appeared in Ferez. Oh no. It's spreading all the way down here. My court chaplain better hurry up and proselytize. There's now a host in my land. Ragno can no longer fulfill his duty to find the artifact. He died. Oh no. My friend. He was a good commander. I shall select another to look for the artifact at some point. I'm going to get my spy master to build a spy network where we're trying to proselytize, and hopefully that will speed it up. And I've killed 19 people. Oh, my daughter is ill again. Please don't be ill. She has had successful treatment, which is a good sign. How is my band doing? They are on a contract. The stone hill fort has been built, and we now just need to convert them to Catholicism. Easier said than done. But I think with that, although not much has happened, it's just been maintenance with different parts of the country, and having a lot more children. Unfortunately, one has dysentery, which is unfortunate. I think with that, it wraps up the episode. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe. Till next time!